Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So today's video, I'm going to react to TikTok what I ate in a day with the caloric deficit videos. And I have done one of these videos before, and I like to do these ones because it just demonstrates how doing this, how creating a deficit, forcing a deficit on your body and your brain does not work. And it just leads to cheat days. And we know that's just code for binge days. So we're going to talk about that. We are going to look at some women who are just, they're not eating enough even for a child. And that's obviously not sustainable, right? And you can see that their cravings for the sweet fruit is coming in, but they're not honoring their biological design and not having their species-specific diet. So it's causing a whole lot of problems. So we're going to check that out. If you want to see more of these videos, give it a thumbs up. Or you can thumb it down, no problem. And also come back and visit this channel every day because I am making videos every single day. And YouTube is not always suggesting my videos and often suppressing them. So in order for you to see this video, you got to come back to see my daily videos as daily motivation. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on TikTok. Okay, Frugivore, here we are on the what I eat in a day calorie deficit end of TikTok. This is basically where women are just under eating, they're restricting the calories, essentially starving themselves in order to lose temporary weight. And look, we know this is not sustainable. We know the weight comes back because what happens is they lose weight initially, sure, from the deficit, but then they get so hungry that they binge out and then they gain the weight back. So it's just not a sustainable route, and I want to interrupt that pattern by showing them a way that they can eat as much as they care for and also lose weight long term. And you can see this individual here is eating 1,081 calories. That's obviously not enough. The USDA even recommends much more than that for a child. Okay, so a lot of these are under the recommendations of the USDA for a child, even for like a 4-year-old. So you can see that that's ridiculous and it's not going to work long term. So I'm going to choose this individual here, Sasha Driver, on the left because I just clicked on her video and she has her actual voice. So we can connect with the actual human, which I think is fantastic. Most of these are just annoying music. Please upload your voice. So I haven't seen this video, but I did click on it. So we're going to get into it. 1,400 calories. Look, a 4-year-old is going to need more than that. Let's get into it. What I eat in a day on a calorie deficit. Let's go.
I thought I would show you what I eat in a day because I'm in a deficit, have been for about a month and a half now, and it's working wonders.
It's working wonders, but her definition of working wonders is basically jumping on the scale and just seeing weight loss, because this is just about weight loss. It doesn't matter if she's losing water, fat, muscle, it's just weight loss. And that's something that is important to determine because you don't want to be losing hydration. And that's a lot of what these individuals are losing because it's rapid and they're restricting the carbohydrate intake. And you need around 3 grams of water in order to store a gram of carbohydrates in your body. So you're going to lose that volume in your body. So you're going to shrink, but you're becoming dehydrated. All right? That's not good.
For breakfast, I'm having Nutella baked oats, one of the best ones ever.
Nutella baked oats. That is bizarre. I don't know anything about this trend. It seems like it might be a bit of a trend. Nutella baked oats. And you can see this is super sweet, right? This is very, very sweet. Like you can see, massively sweet. That's because she is a frugivore and her frugivore brain is like, I need something really, really sweet. Instead of she should be having a smoothie here, smoothie bowl, even sure, you can have porridge with fruit on it, but I always recommend a smoothie. There's really no excuse not to have fruit first thing in the morning and a lot of it. So she's just deprived of fructose.
And then one of these of water. I try and drink about 4 of these a day, of these cups, because I find this cup makes it easier to just keep sipping.
Okay, so it's good to be hydrated. I support her in that for sure. But what she's doing is she's going against herself by restricting her calories and essentially restricting her carbohydrates because then she's becoming dehydrated. So she's not going to be able to keep up with the hydration because she's not ingesting those carbohydrates. So she's just going to get this shrunken, she's going to become dehydrated looking. It's not health. to lose the water from your body. You are a watery being. You are just bathed in water. So don't lose it through restriction.
And obviously stay hydrated. So yeah, having a peppermint tea, I have probably 2 of these a day because I find they help with bloating, and I bloat so easily.
Okay, so she said she's having this peppermint tea because she bloats so easily. Look, when you're not having enough volume, and a lot of these individuals are not having enough fiber because they don't truly get the importance of fiber in the human frugivore colon, digestive system in general. Okay, so this is what's happening. She's not having enough bulk, to cause, to initiate the peristalsis, to get the body working, to get that digestive system moving. This is important, right? To have the bulk. So she's not getting enough fiber, and the peppermint tea is a stimulant. It's just a stimulant. I used to have it myself because I was constipated a lot and I was having digestive issues because I was restricting a lot as well, often under 1,000 calories. So she's using that as a stimulant, and it irritates your digestive system, and basically you just release, you release a bowel movement.
Lunch, I'm having this because the calories are so low. It's from Aldi in the new vegan range, and it's just...
Well, because the calories are so low, so the life is so low, essentially. She's like, yay, she's celebrating. The calories are so low, it's like a celebration. No, sister. Low life. It's low in life, okay? 275, that is like a baby serve.
Lush. So, yeah, very low calorie and very nice.
Quickly, I'm just having my favourite cup of tea, which is oat milk, honey, and then Yorkshire tea bag.
Okay, so she's getting some sweetness in there. She's getting honey in there. And I don't recommend honey, of course, because it's not vegan for a start. It's not vegan because of the animal situation, because of the way that the bees are treated. We're stealing their honey, essentially. Boric acid in the honey is also shocking for your teeth. Just warning you now. So she's having another tea because she's wanting to get things moving down there. It is a stimulant. It's always stimulating. And people like herself are not getting enough volume, as we talked about.
This is the best way to have tea, and it's also a bit healthier.
Okay, so this...
Oh, wow. Okay, she just went straight in there on the, marinated chicken limbs. What is this? I cooked these in the air fryer with...
This is my dinner. Chicken wings in a honey and soy glaze, okay. Feta, spinach, cucumber, mushroom, corn on the cob.
Okay, feta... This salad, yes, she got some fresh. I think that's great, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, fruit. Where is the fruit? Where is the sweet fruit? Instead of having honey, have some fruit. Our teeth are designed to ingest fruit. That is our diet. Think about it. It doesn't make sense for your natural diet as a human frugivore to dissolve your teeth. But look, feta cheese and... No, this is just like a low carbohydrate animal limb meal. Why is she eating the wings of somebody else? Stop eating the wings. Corn is great. And then she's got some Diet Coke. So she's got some chemicals there, another tooth dissolver.
And a Diet Coke. I love this dinner, it's my favourite.
I thought I would show you.
So that's an incredibly small eating day, isn't it? No wonder she's gonna feel terrible long term. This is not going to be enough calories for her, obviously, not even for a child. So, calorie deficit diaries, 2 cheat days in a week. It's time for a cheat day. Let's have a look. So you can see what happens here is that the body will make up the deficit. The brain will make up the deficit. You force that deficit. You do these couple of 100 calories less, this 1,000 calories less. The brain will make it up. That's how it goes. You cannot force the deficit. And that's why, I'm effortlessly lean. I never, ever restrict my calories. How is that possible? How is that possible? Because I eat high fiber, low fat, high carbohydrate, sweet fruits are the dominant part of my day of eating. Sister, I know weight loss is what you are about. I know you're restricting for weight loss, and I have the weight loss results, okay? I have the lean results, as you can see. wouldn't you listen to someone who has been lean for over a decade, effortlessly, not restricting? Weight has basically just stayed the same. Wouldn't you listen to them? Think about it. I have the results, and I'm not saying you have to look exactly like me or anything, but your body will get fit, healthy, and lean if you do this lifestyle. Raw to 4 or the Frugivore diet, I recommend. It works, okay? This lifestyle works, and that's why I promote it. And it's kind to animals, right? And it's healthy. So check it out. This is a physical book that you can get on Amazon, or you can get there's a link to the ebook in the description below, and you can get the bundle for the price of dinner and a movie. So check it out. Link is down below. Stop restricting and start actually living. And it's satisfying. I'm nourished, so I don't feel like cheating on my biological diet. Okay, it's time for a cheat day. I know it is.
Sorry, but I'm so excited for this breakfast.
Yeah, she's so excited for this breakfast. She's just like, oh wow, I can just eat. I'm not having to restrict. And what is she eating here? This looks just shocking. And by the way, let's call it what it is. It is a binge day. It's not a cheat day. It's your out of control day.
Gassed to have this. So I've made myself a mini McDonald's. I've got an egg and 2 sausage patties. They're the Aldi ones that everyone goes on about.
Okay, so it's not even an unrestricted cheat binge day. She's got this mini muffin. So the mini one.
4 little mini hash browns and an
iced coffee.
I've just posted.
Of course you got your coffee. Of course you got your drugs. You need to get it in because you're just so deficient in sweet fruit. You're so deficient in carbohydrates. That's why you will never see anyone on the Frugivore diet, anyone on a sweet fruit dominant diet having caffeine, having coffee. You will not see it. You'll still see people who are eating plant-based who are having coffee all the time because they're sweet fruit deficient. That's just how it goes. And okay, she's got these fried, got animal, this mini animal like slices, all just processed, and she's got a Henzi on there, and she's got the potatoes fried.
I made this one because this is 10 out of 10. Today's cheat day, by the way, so don't know what I'm having for lunch or my dinner yet, but it's going to be something nice.
She's so excited. She's so okay. So she's very excited to get in the sweet stuff, right? So it looks like she's going to town on the absolute junk here. Very processed. We got cream eggs. I used to eat these when I was young. Like, can you see how this just is fruit? Can you see how this is fake fruit? Like, it's just durian. You know what I mean? These like cream eggs. It's just a big hit of fructose and glucose for your cells. Like, seriously, chicken Caesar. Okay, let's let her explain.
This is my lunch. So I settled for a meal deal because I just was craving one. Chicken Caesar wrap. These are fucking banging.
What is that? What is these though? They look like chips, right? They look like just the standard crisps, which we know is full of fat and it's highly processed. It is not human food.
I got myself a cream egg. I forgot what it's called. Easter egg.
Wow, that is actually big. That is a big egg there, right? But, no fiber. It's just stimulation, no fiber, saturated animal fat, and refined sugar. Okay, like, where is the real nourishment here? It's just, processed meth.
And also a Sprite. Don't know why I got a Sprite. I never get a Sprite, but
because you want sweet stuff, girlfriend. You want sweet stuff. You want fruit.
Craving lemonade. However, is it sugar-free, so is it going to taste nice?
See, so it's sugar-free. Yikes, sugar-free is just full of chemicals, obviously. It's not at all human food. It's not food. It's just made in a lab, like, what is wrong with fruit? Why have you not got any fruit at all so far? What is that? Oh, yicky. Oh, no. And she's got alcohol there too? Tequila?
I've honestly been thinking about fried chicken all day, so
you know why she's been thinking about fried chicken? It's not because she craves to eat the limbs of an animal. She doesn't crave that because she's a frugivore. She's not a carnivore. She's not an omnivore. She's a frugivore. What she's craving here is caloric density because she's so hungry, and the brain, this is something that she has binged on in the past, and they're almost always got some sort of sweet seasoning with them, even honey glaze and stuff like that, trying to mimic fruit. So just make that connection. It's not, you know, if she really craved to eat the chicken's limbs, then she would go and just eat them raw, right? She'd just go and eat them raw. Be honest.
Pecking yard, yet again, it's my favourite. I got the 3-piece boneless thighs, salt and pepper chips, and a giant
Okay.
desperado, because I wanted a bev, guys. I'm not going to lie, it's Saturday night.
So she wanted a bev. She wanted a bevy. She wanted a beverage, and she got one. Yeah, she got the tequila, and I'm sure that has some artificial sweetener or something. It's got to be sweet, right? She has to have sweet, because she's got to meet her basic human, you know, needs of sweetness, but it's probably going to be full of chemicals. So then she will, what happens is you get this chemical coming in, and the brain is fooled temporarily. Oh, this is sweet. Okay, you know, we're getting our sugar, we're getting our glucose and fructose. But then pretty soon, when it travels down, the body is like, hang on, in the small intestine, we cannot derive any sugar from this because it's just a chemical. And then the brain asks for more sugar. And then that's when they go and binge, cheat, whatever you want to call it, you know, because the brain is just like, hey, you cannot cheat me. I am always going to control you and send you towards a sweet fruit eventually. Oh,
So why the hell not?
Sorry, but I'm so
okay, so let's have a look at her other cheat day, shall we? Because we know that in between she's just starving herself. Yeah. You can see what's happening here. Okay, let's just quickly go the 2 cheat days in a week.
happy Monday, Huns. First day of annual leave, and I'm absolutely buzzing. So I'm having a Cliffy.
It's good that she's actually showing her face without the makeup right now. We can connect more with the actual human, minimal.
Brew with oat milk and vanilla syrup, and then I'm having baked oats but with lots of strawberries and cookie crumble spread today.
Well, I'm glad that there is strawberries. That's good, but she's likely going to it because she believes it's low sugar fruit.
Very excited about this. This looks delicious.
Just getting our 10,000 steps in. Don't actually know where we are, but somewhere in Manchester Hills. Just in Didsbury. Okay.
Whoa! Exercise is good, obviously, but what is that? Yuck.
Today's a cheat meal because I'm having the loveliest day off ever. So I'm having this and a
You're not treating yourself.
balm.
Like you are not. This is a cheat. Yeah, this is like, obviously this is just cheating your health. Okay, this is just cheating your health. This is completely fried, saturated animal fat. It's just, you got the fructose, you got the tomato sauce on the fake fruit, because otherwise it just tastes like blah. Oh.
Move. I'm sorry, but this is the best McFlurry ever, hands down.
See, so she's going for the fake fruit, you know, straight away. She needs some sweetness.
And if you want to argue with me, do it. Just having some bevs.
And look, you have to realize with alcohol, okay? This is another calorie deficient behavior and also carb deficient behavior, because the majority of alcohol is actually mainly carbohydrates, okay? Fermented hops, fermented fruit, that sort of thing. Okay, they make some low carb ones and stuff like that, but that's just, they replace it with some other sweetness in there. This is a grab for sweetness, a grab for energy, a grab for fructose and glucose by the human brain. Just wanting that fuel. You know, this is what happens. If we don't get enough carbohydrates, clean fuel source to the brain during the day, then we're going to be sent to the alcohol. Okay, well, if you are open to having alcohol, of course. Some people aren't. But this is what's happening. It's just
By the canal. So
you will never ever see like a fruit-based eater like myself on the Frugivore diet ever even be concerned with drinking alcohol. Okay, like, or else they're just not eating enough. Okay, you've got to be eating enough, obviously.
I was just going to have a skinny whip. Obviously today's ended up being a cheat day. I'm not having dinner because honestly I'm so full. I'm just going to have this. But I think
I think she's feeling guilty. Like, you know, she wants to have more, obviously, but she's having a skinny whip.
Let's keep it real in here that 2 cheat days in a week isn't the end of the world. I've only done this once, probably in the past like 3 months. So yeah, I just want to keep it real with you guys. These things happen and I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Like, I feel fine, look fine. It's not the end of the world.
So, okay, so she said there, I feel fine, I look fine. It's just sad. It's sad that these women feel like they don't, their looks, they got to be, they're so concerned with their looks that they're starving themselves. But I mean, like, if you just eat correctly for your species, then you will look your best. You will look healthy. Your health will shine through. As I always say, don't worry about looking beautiful or pretty. Just look after yourself. Just eat properly, live in line with your species-specific diet, eat in line with species-specific diet, and then your health will shine through without any makeup, without any of that. So you don't have to worry. And, you can see she's trying to justify her cheating now because it doesn't work. It doesn't work to be in a calorie deficit, okay? So, my friends, do not do it. Do not waste your time. Just change the source of your calories. You only have to restrict your calories when you're eating things that are meant to go in the human frugivore body. That's the only reason, right? That's it. When you start eating your proper diet, then you can just go to town and be completely satisfied. And you can even do it on high carb cooked foods as well. All right, but that's not optimal. Well, obviously, the fruit is optimal. Okay, that's my video for today. You can let Sasha Driver know that I made a video for her. She can make a response. Let us know what you think about my video, Sasha. All right, don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll see you soon.